Were you considered dog pound or no? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're considered under the dog pound umbrella, which includes Daz and Corrupt, as well as
I was a part of the dog pound before the East Siders even came to fruition.
Okay, so who's part of the dog pound? You know,
the dog pound is Daz and Corrupt. That's the dog pound.
The group.
Gang. Yeah, the dog pound gangster clique. You got Snoop, Daz, Corrupt, Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Myself, Goldie Loke, Ty Cuz, rest in peace. L Dog, rest in peace. Badass. Technique. Lil C Style. Lil Half Dead. Big C Style. South Central. Cognac, Cola, and Chan. Superfly.
A lot of people.
It's a couple of more I'm missing, I'm sure. But yeah, we pretty thick. We pretty thick.
Let me see if I can look this up and see if you missed any. Cause that's quite. I didn't expect that many people.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm sure I missed a couple. Oh, cuz he didn't even say my name. You already. June Dog.
Warren G.
Well, they 213 really. He don't.
Okay.
Warren G don't really bang the pound.
Waniac.
That's another they G-Funk era. That's
okay.
Warren G's group. Waniac and Trip Loke. They the twins.
The twins, right?
Yeah. The twins.
Okay. That's what you're talking about.
The twins. That's Warren G's group.
RBX.
RBX. Oh, excuse me, X. Excuse me, Big X. Big Long Beach. Excuse me, homie. Yeah, he doing his own thing now. But yeah, he's original. He's before me. Yeah.
Okay. Were you and Daz close?
Yeah, we was at one point.
Okay. You heard about his current situation?
Which one?
Well, remember he was beefing with Kanye at one point.
Yeah.
And he was,
I don't know if I call it beefing.
Well, whatever you call it.
Woofing at Kanye.
He was trolling. He was trolling Kanye. I'm going to say
we'll call it what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm sure whoever do it, it is what it is. He was
trolling Kanye. And in the video, he was, he's always smoking blunts and everything else like that. Well, apparently some Kanye fans called the police on him. They raided his house because he was living in Atlanta, I believe, at the time. Somewhere in Georgia.
Right.
And they found a bunch of weed at his house, which to me it looks like personal use. But, there was a bunch of charges in the beginning. Now there's like 2 felonies, and they're saying he's facing up to 25 years.
Wow. And his mom's sick, too. Well, I'll say a prayer for him later on, man. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the most I can do. Yeah, I'll say a prayer for him later
I don't think he's going to get any jail time, but the thing that people are kind of explaining to me that Georgia is not California.
No, not at all.
Just because the exact same thing is legal in California, Georgia doesn't give a fuck.
My father-in-law lives out there, and my wife said, we're going to smoke the weed here. When we get there, we're going to smoke the weed in one secure place there, and that's it. We ain't riding around doing no smoking. We ain't... Yeah, they real 10 years for a joint. So you can get 10 years for a joint. And with all the flexibility in the, in the cannabis world right now, with states becoming legal and things like that, they still haven't mentioned anything about legalization in Atlanta that I know of.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, in Georgia. So
I've smoked weed in Atlanta. It's kind of a scary thought now that I think about it.
I smoke weed all around Atlanta. But,
right.
Yeah, but this was in the '90s though, actually for me. So I haven't been in Atlanta in years.
Yeah, I was there a few years ago. I smoked weed out there. I hung out with T.I. and them. We were all smoking weed.
It's the company you with, I'm sure too, because sometimes they say it's no. We smoke weed in Texas
Yeah.
a couple of months ago, and it's they still strict about that too. But police was walking up asking for autographs and taking pictures while we was blowing big old blunts. So
I hope he gets through it, because people really have to understand that this Instagram Live is the devil. Like, you got to be so careful. Like, I really don't go live very often.
me neither.
Hardly ever.
No, I used to go live on my radio.
It's too unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, and if I say anything a little bit edgy, it will always end up somewhere on fucking YouTube or someone's page or whatever.
Yeah,
as soon as I go live, I know a lot of people are recording. And I'm not even like famous like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
like, I'm not even like the guy in front of the camera, like a Daz or,
right.
Or whoever else. Like, motherfuckers is like, just realize every time you go on live, there is somebody recording. Mm-hmm. And it can and will be used against you.
Right. It will be. All the time. Can and will.
Can and will.
Yeah. I mean, when you call attention to yourself like that, though, you got to know, like, Lady Gaga and Beyonce, they got super followers that, known to, go vicious on people that got something negative to say about their people.
Well, I mean, the theory is, and it's a very plausible theory, this is not a conspiracy theory by any stretch of the imagination, was that when Meek Mill went to jail, it was when he was beefing with Drake, and it was Drake fans that were calling the police department and his PO and everything else like that, reporting him for anything.
I don't want fans like that.
Kodak Black, remember, he got arrested. He got sent back to jail for being on live and having, like, smoking weed, and I think in front of his son. And I think there was like a gun or something in the video as well, and he was like out on probation or parole or something.
That's doing too much. Come on, man, you on parole and you got a gun, and come on, man, that's the first thing you can't do, according to them, is have a weapon. So you kind of like calling attention to yourself. So you got to be smart too. You can't point the finger at everybody else and saying they wrong for treating you like this and doing this, and you putting yourself on blast. That's kind of, it's kind of like running from responsibility.